This is Carrie with By Tennessee Dirt Instructional Videos. Today we are going to update the social media flyer. First things first, we are going to go to the MLS. Then we're going to select on the photo. This photo is the first photo, but we're going to click to the right and get a photo like this. Then what you're going to do is there is a button on your keyboard that says PRT space SC. That stands for print screen in an abbreviated manner. Go ahead and click that. It gives you this little button. We're going to go over here to the corner of the photo. It doesn't have to be perfect. And we are going to click on your left mouse button and drag it over and then release. We're going to click on this little pop-up. This may be different for those that are Mac users, but this is for Windows users. So see, now we have a copy of this photo. We're going to click this little button right here. We're going to click Save. What I like to do is I like to put in the name of here. I like to put in, let's see here. We're going to just title it Front. Normally I put the MLS as well, but let's see if I can get back over to that really quick. So if you don't have the MLS, go here, select it, and we're going to copy. All right, and then I'm going to go back down here. Where's my clipping tool? Go up here. I'm going to put the MLS right there. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to this left side. We want to make sure that we are on the front screen. So what we have to do is we have to go to, I'm going to expand that. I got to go up here. Never mind. Sorry. Scroll up until you see desktop. We're going to click on desktop. So that way it saves it to our desktop, and then we're going to save it and then exit out of that. Okay. I'm going to minimize this really quick just to show you what that looks like. So now we have this photo right here. See, if I double click on it, it pulls the photo right up. Okay. So we're going to make sure that we get 4 photos for this. So we got the front one. Now we're going to go to the next photo we need, which is the kitchen. Well, we can do the living room too. So let's, because we are going to need the living room, but let's see which one we want. I think this is a fantastic one for the living room. So I'm going to hit that print screen button on my keyboard again. Again, I'm going to left click on my mouse button and drag over until we get that screenshot. I'm going to open that screenshot. In some cases, it may ask you to download. Go ahead and download. It's the same process. Once you get your photo, once you open the download, you have something like this. The idea is you just need to follow your steps to go to save. Then again, we're going to go back up, scroll to where it says desktop, click on desktop. We're going to change this name to living room. And again, we are going to put that MLS in there. So 2682471. Okay. There we go. All right. And then we're going to exit out of our screen clipping tool. Next photo we're going for is the kitchen. Now we have a few options of what we can do for the kitchen view. Try to pick the one that's going to showcase it the most. Obviously that was, let's go back. I think that this midpoint is the best one. So again, print screen on the keyboard, left click on your mouse, drag, let go of the button, open your downloaded photo, and we're going to save. Make sure it says desktop over here on the left. And we are going to go with kitchen. Again, the MLS number 2682471. And then save. We're going to exit out of this photo. Now we're going to scroll over to the next photo, which is going to be the primary bedroom. So this is your primary bedroom. Again, just look through the photos, find one that seems to showcase it the most. Obviously, that goes back to the bathroom, so let's scroll back. And I think this initial photo is going to be your best option. Let's go ahead and click that print screen button on the keyboard. Left click button on the mouse. Drag. Let go of the mouse button. Open your download. Then we're going to save. Again, we're going to scroll up, click desktop. And then we are going to change the name to primary bedroom. And then the MLS number 2682471. Now, once we click save, we're going to exit out of that. We'll exit out of the photos within the MLS, but we still want to keep this up because we're still going to use the address information within that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go over, I'm just opening another tab on my website, and I'm going to go into Canva. All right, so we've got our open house media, so that's what I'm going to go here. I'm going to select on this. It has my previous open house information within it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on use brand template. That makes a copy, which is perfect. So see, we got to change this information to match what we're trying to do. So first things first, I like to update the address and time and date of the open house first. So I'm going to right click, copy, go over here. Then what you're going to do is double click. We're going to update this. So I'm going to paste. Highlight this portion, take that out. We're going to take out the zip code because it is not needed. It should. Okay. I'm going to control. Okay, why is it doing that? Okay, so that first part, if you can see, there's a little button here. So what you might need to do is manually enter it, which is fine. So we've got, you can see the address. I'll just type it in. So we've got 105 Parkway Place. I'm going to space that out. Now, this is no longer highlighted the way that it was. So we're going to select it all. And what we're going to do is we're going to select bold. And I guess underline. So that's what we're going to do. Now, this is one of our team's listings. So if this was listed by somebody else, you would put that information in here. But since we know this is by Amber Smith in Southern Middle Realty, right? So what we're going to do is just make sure that this is according to that. So we're going to go ahead, and I like to update it even if it's just us, because in that way it keeps it consistent. You don't have to redo it or anything. So we're going to put Amber Smith, and then we're going to Southern Middle Realty. We're going to select that. So we're going to left click and highlight the Realty. Okay, so if that, I'm going to drag this down just a little bit. So you left click and drag it, or hover over it until you see this, and you can you can drag it. That just makes it so that it's not directly undershadowed, or it's not covered by the address. Okay, so the next thing that you're going to do, if you have not updated your personal information in here, put your phone number in here for buyer's agent. And then what you're going to do is, the next part we're going to do is update. Let's update the photos. So we'll go on this one before we go down here to the next section. So what we need to do is we need to go to uploads. We're going to click on upload and we're going to go upload files. And we're going to go select on desktop. This is why I list, the photos as front, kitchen, living room, and all this with the MLS, because you can see it right here. Now you can left click on your mouse and select all 4 of them all at once and drag and drop it. Okay, so you left click, scroll over it till it's all highlighted, and then click open. So now it's going to upload all 4 of these photos immediately for me. See, there we go. So first one we're going to do is left click after this is done downloading. Ignore that. So once this is finished downloading, we are going to left click and drag it over to here to where it's going to, see how it just overlaid the whole photo. That means it's going to drop into the back. So you keep your left click and you hold it so that it doesn't release the photo until it does this. Then you let go. So now, right now, it's showing that it's hovering over the whole thing. So what you're going to do is you're going to right click, go to layer, and you're going to send it to the back. Well, I have another photo here, so I'm going to remove that photo. So I've got it highlighted. I'm going to click delete on my thing. I don't know why I have to do it this way. Normally this frame should be all that you need. See how there's a frame? All right, let's try that. Let's see if I can reset that. So ignore that first part. So I'm going to do this again. So I'm going to left click on the photo. I'm going to bring it over to the frame. See how it's highlighted the frame and now it's showing? That's what you really want. So now we've got the front of the house listed in there. Now for the rest of these, we're going to drag and drop them into these little spots over here that have the list, the name of the space. So we're going to take, I'm going to left click on the kitchen. I'm going to bring it over to kitchen, and I see how I just put it over it and it kind of pops right in. Then I release the left click button. Now I'm going to go with the living room, and we're going to go over here, hover over it, release the button. Now we're going to left click again on the mouse, bedroom, bring it over. It's populated, and there we go. So now it shows all 3 within there. Now, I always download a copy of this, my logo right here. So if you've not updated it, it should be updated on your template. If it's not, I always have a copy over here just in case so that I can drag and plop it in, just like the other photos. Now, from there, what we're going to do is we're going to click down here on this second portion of the social media part. So, as you can see, we have this time and date. Okay, good. I just want to make sure it was on the top. So we got this time and date. So it's now December 8th is what I had previously in there. So now we're going to go to this template. Now we're going to be doing, there is Sunday and Saturday. Now, if you're attending both Sunday and Saturday, just put both dates in there. That's what I would do. Okay. So what you do is you left click on your mouse right here, and you just change it. That's all you do. If you had to, it's the same with the, if the date, since it says Sunday, December, sometimes I will go Sunday and Saturday. Oops, if I could spell it right. So you see how that kind of, I'm going to take this little over here and I'm going to extend it a little bit. And let's go ahead and shrink it just a smidge. Well, You might want to just do 2 of them, one for Sunday, one for Saturday. Normally, I like to do it all in one and just post it, but it's in this particular case, I think it's just best to do 2 because of December. That way you can keep all this right here. So once you've got all of this, I have this part here because it's 2 pages. And again, this is what you'll need if it's listed by somebody else. Otherwise, what you'll do is you will update this to match the same spot right here where it says listing courtesy of Amber. And I am going to highlight it and copy it just to show you. So go over here. I'm going to highlight this, make sure it's all selected, and then Control V to paste it, and then boom. So all of this just keeps it consistent. Once this is done, then what you will do is you will share. So once you've got you double check everything. I like to double check everything on here, okay? So make sure you've got your numbers in here, your who it's listed as provided by, the correct address, all the correct photos, and then go to the second part, correct day and time. And then once you do, you can send it to Facebook page. This will automatically upload it. So if I were to do this, you can select on it. I'm trying not to send it because I'm not part of this one. But what you would normally do is click on this. And it will come up with a screen like this. You can put all your, hey, come to my open house. I'll be here, da 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 da. And, you just put whatever tags in here for names and, what any information you want to put in your little text for the social media, and then you click publish now, and then it'll submit it to your Facebook. If you do not have your Facebook connected to Canva, you will do download. Once you download, see, it's going to suggest, just keep all the suggestions, then you're going to download it. Once it downloads, this is where you're going to find it. So it's still downloading. That's what this is telling you. You should have a little thing right up here in the upper right hand corner of your web viewing page that should show your downloads once it's done. And it does take a little bit of a second because it is a video, and I am also on hotspot because I am on the road traveling. So now it's done. Okay, so now it's done. It's finishing up here. See how it's going? And I'm just going to wait till it's finalized. Alright, so now I'm going to click on it to open it up. But what we're going to do is whatever file you have for opening up your videos, you're just going to select it. So it's got your little video media and everything, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to find my little spot. It should allow you to, okay, so this one is different on this computer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this little button down here. That shrinks my overall page. Then I'm going to click on here, and I'm going to left click on my mouse when I'm hovered over this, and you see how I can drag and drop it. I'm going to take this all the way over and drop it onto my desktop. that is going to be your easiest way, so that when you do go to Facebook page, then you just pull up your Facebook page. And once you're on Facebook, you can then upload your photo directly from your desktop. So you can, let's see here, let's go to my main page. Here we are. So then you can see right here, you're going to click on that. I'm going to go ahead and left click on the video, and I'm going to drag and drop it. See how that goes? Just like that other spot. Now you're not going to see a preview here because it's rendering, but um, what you'll do, just like that spot on Canva, again, this is if you do not have Canva connected to your Facebook, you will put in all the text, welcome to my open house, um, it's on this day, this time, hope to see you there, like whatever little blip you want to put in your message, and then you click post. If you want to schedule it on a different time, you have these options, but that's a little more advanced. This is what I suggest doing when you're ready to post it. I'm going to exit out, but this should hopefully conclude to some basic instructions on how to update your template for open houses within the team branding templates. All right. Thank you.